Ukraine's counterattack had the opposite effect, as their defense rapidly failed. It's day 1249 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Let's start from the Kupyansk front. The situation is rapidly worsening for the Ukrainian garrison in the city. As you know, in order to slow the fall of the city, Ukrainian forces launched a counterattack. However, it seems like it did more worse than good. Because after that, not only did Russian forces recapture the lost area, but also were able to break Ukrainian defenses south of Kherson, which Ukrainian forces were able to hold for several weeks. We saw this in our previous report. In addition, at the end I also said, Russian forces will attack Moskovka, and also start applying pressure from Avdiivka. And it seems like in last 24 hours, Russian forces did exactly that. According to the latest information from the field, Russian units from Redkivka and Avdiivka launched an attack towards the city. This attack was likely done with the objective of breaking through the first line of defense and gaining a foothold in the city. And they were successful, as they were able to take this area under their control and enter the city from the north. In addition, as Ukrainian forces recently launched a counterattack, Russian forces would be aware that they could do that in future as well, and further slow their offensive. So in order to drastically limit the effect, they launched an attack from Redkivka westwards. This could firstly divide the operation space of Ukrainian forces, as they would not be able to attack along the entire western flank, and thus secure the flank of Russian forces near Moskovka. According to the sources, they were able to reach the railway line, and took this area under their control. Currently intense fighting is taking place along the entire front line. However, Ukraine still has one option to slow the Russian offensive within the city. See, if they withdrew their forces from the eastern side of the river as needed, they could strengthen their position around the city enough to slow the Russian offensive. However, doing this could only temporarily slow the fall, but in the long run, they would have made things actually worse, as they would be attacked from the eastern flank and also from the south. So if they want to maintain a specific narrative, this would be one option. Anyway, as you can see, the situation has rapidly changed since Ukraine counterattacked. And with each building it is likely to get worse. Reports for the other fronts are coming next. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.